The big man had a lot to say about Bound for GloryAs Bound for Glory, the biggest show for Impact Wrestling approaches. Moose is a man who is determined to make his mark. He's very vocal about the fact that he wants to be the next Impact Global Champion. We asked him a few questions during the weekly GFW conference call. Here are the highlights. Moose: I've always been a big fan of MMA. Actually, one of my really good friends, Frank Trigg, was one of the guys who helped me get into professional wrestling, believe it or not. I've trained in MMA. I had flirted with the idea of going into the octagon at some point. Or whatever you call it. I know octagon is more of a UFC phrase. But with what's going on in American Top Team, you never know. If the right kind of money and the right matchup came up, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. I mean, I have good friends who can help me with training. You never say never, and he'll never say no. Moose: I have nothing bad to say about Eli Drake. Nothing bad at all. I think he deserves everything he's getting. I've also said before, in interviews, and podcasts and stuff that I've done in the past, that Eli Drake is one of the guys who needed the bright lights to show the world that he could be a top guy in this business. Now that he's gained the opportunity, let's see what he does with it. I think, in my opinion, he's one of the best guys on the mic. I'm happy for him. Do I like the way he goes about winning his matches and the way he carries his business? No, but to each his own, I guess. What's your Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling? Moose: That's tough. I think I saw a picture on the internet the other day, and it'll probably be the same 4 guys in the picture. If I'm not mistaken, Ric Flair, Austin, Hogan, and who was the last one? Maybe The Rock. But honestly, it's tough. It all depends on what you're basing it on. Are you basing it on who made the most money? Are you basing it on who had the most successful run? You know, it's hard with wrestling because it's entertainment. It all depends on what you're basing it on. So to answer that question, it's very impossible. It'll just be my 4 best wrestlers, my 4 favorite wrestlers. We also spoke to Josh Matthews at the top of the program and asked him if any special surprises were planned for the commentary desk at Bound for Glory, and he confirmed that indeed there was. Catch Moose and Josh Matthews every week on Impact, only on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD. Send us news tips at fightclub@sportskeeda.com.